Everyone talks about lessons learned, and it's often just that, talk, not action. Before we can take action, we need information. That's why I have a question that appears on every daily sheet. It's titled, Lesson Learned Today. Let's start with an example from one of my journals. This is one copied directly from a month where I started journaling in a digital format. At one time, I preferred the hard copy version where I could actually write on the page. But that also presented the problem of going back and reading my own writing, which at times was quite illegible. Now I'm really enjoying the digital version. The lesson learned relates to the question about success. So let's start there. Was today a success? Nope. Why? I made progress on my top 3, but it felt like I was spending a lot of mental energy worrying about unrelated future scenarios, not the task at hand. So I wasn't really focused. Thinking of these future scenarios creates a lot of underlying anxiety. Lesson learned. Multitasking isn't always a conscious activity. It also occurs subconsciously. When my mind is obsessed with some concern that's not related to the current task, this really drains my energy and efficiency. Now, I may need to work on my focus and my mindfulness if I want to be more efficient. Is this an everyday problem or is it just a one-off? I'm going to come back later and decide and review some of the prior days and determine if I need to deal with this at a higher level. Now, let's look at an example of a day that was a success, if I can find one, and the lesson learned. Was today a success? Yes. A modest yes, since I only got 2 of the 3 priorities completed. But I ran into a technical issue with my email manager, and it was sending out the tag code %, first name, % instead of the actual first name. So I had to research that, and I decided to go ahead and edit 14 emails in that series for typos, which I hadn't planned on doing. So I did a lot of logical work that would have been necessary at some date. It just wasn't what I planned or what I preferred to be doing that day. Lesson learned. I'm not sure. Nothing maybe except it's a repeat of the lesson from the War of Art, that some days you just have to grind it out. This process of documenting your lessons learned challenges you to become increasingly self-aware of your daily ups and downs. Our forward progress is limited by how much we're learning both from our successes and our failures.